booktube, it's Louise the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. This is part 2 of my January / December book haul. Mainly kind of books that have been given to me. Yes, mainly books that I've been given for Christmas and 1 or 2 others. So yeah, so I've already done part 1. The books are over there. And if you want to watch it, go and look at my channel. I don't know how to do the linky thing. You know, people do linky things. It isn't that I can't do it. It's just that I haven't worked out. I haven't paid any attention to learn how to do it. But, you know, you just go to my channel and find it if you're that interested in those books. These are a bit different because, of course, people give you different kind of books. Especially for me, because nobody's going to buy me crime books because they tend to think I've already got it, or it's a kind of crime that I'm not into, and I completely understand that. Nobody buys romance. Isn't that odd? Actually, just thinking about that, completely going off on a tangent, that nobody would buy you romance. I wonder why that is. I suppose there are so many different types, aren't there? And romance readers are known for being voracious with their appetites. Know what I'm saying, in a reading terms, of course, which is what I was talking about. So they are known as being that if you're a romance reader, but for the romance industry and for the book industry, romance readers are the ones that they buy, you know, triple what readers of other genres buy, especially things like science fiction, which you think they would be obsessed by. They tend to be much larger. So and then people get obsessed with particular series, whereas romance readers, although they may have favourite genres, still will kind of come out of their specific type of romance and will try others and are much more open for trying different genres. And I'm going off on a massive tangent, reel myself back in on that. Just ignore that if you're not interested and you're just here for the books. So anyway, nobody's bought me romance books. I think about that and I feel I should start buying people romance books. Anyway, so these are the books that I was given for Christmas. And the first one is The Hidden Life of Trees by Peter, I'm going to say Wohlleben. Wohlleben, that might be it. Mel, because he's a German author. So this book first came out in German, I believe, and it is apparently what it says on the tin. What they feel, how they communicate, discoveries from a secret world. And I think this is going to be quite fascinating, and I think it could therefore make it quite heartbreaking when we see trees being cut down and what have you. Because apparently there's a lot more understanding that trees don't live in isolation. They are aware of the other trees that are around them, I think. I think that's where this book is going. So I shall read that and report back. So it just looks amazing. The next 3 books that I've been given are all on a theme. Can you imagine what that theme is? Oh yes, it is the Pussycats. This is the Travelling Cat Chronicles by Hiro Arikawa, which is a Japanese lady. Apparently it's a runaway international bestseller. I think I've seen it, but I didn't know what it was about. And it is about friendship, solitude, and knowing when to give and when to take. Above all, it shows how acts of love, both great and small, can transform our lives. And that sounds to me like a mighty fine book. It sounds like a bit of a heartbreaking book in some ways, but maybe that's a good thing. So I'm looking forward to reading that. It doesn't look like it would take too long to read, but I look forward to trying that. So that was from the husband, as was, oh yes, Simon's Cat. Very different kind of feel for a cat book. So it's Simon's Cat in his very own book by Simon Tofield. If you don't know Simon's Cat, if you look on YouTube and type in Simon's Cat, there is a YouTube channel. It's all cartoons. And I think he does vocalise Simon, but not with words. It's just meow. But they're brilliant. They're so funny. They're so true. And if you're a cat owner or you've lived with cats, then you will recognise your own cats in Simon's Cat. As I sit and watch a cat pull herself along by using the chair and her claws. Oh, she's having a rest now, cleaning her paw. They've got 2 cats in this room. They've both been very well behaved at the moment. And then the third one, which was from my brother, How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You, by the Oatmeal. And again, this is a cartoon book. So both of these, Simon's cat and this one, are going to be I'm going to put it on the coffee table so that we can all sit and giggle at these. So these are not ones you're going to read all the way through, but you're going to have a little read and giggle to yourself. So for a bit of light relief. And then this was my Christmas present from Benedict, who is my 9-year-old son. And I was so pleased. It is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It is the illustrated edition by Jim Kay, of course written by J.K. Rowling, and it is glorious. Now I have the first 2. Oh, look at that red, that purple. I have the first 2. I bought myself Philosopher's Stone, and then Benedict bought me the Chamber of Secrets. And so we think for the next 5 years, I think I know what my Christmas present is, which is, let's be honest, what I want. So that is a Grindylow. I mean, they're just glorious, absolutely stunning. And I'm sure if you're a Harry Potter fan, you've probably already got your copy of it. Just brilliant. Anyway, so that was my Christmas presents. An interesting selection, along a theme, most definitely. Mother-in-law brought this when she came for the last weekend. How Not to Be a Boy, by Robert Webb, who is a comedian and writer, and it's all about being a man and how you're supposed to not be a man. I think it's a humorous but provoking celebrity memoir. I'm not a huge celebrity memoir kind of a gal. The husband reads them more than I do, so I think I will be passing it to him and saying, could you read it first and then tell me whether I should read it? But actually it sounds like it's got quite a lot of gender kind of conversation into it, so maybe it'd be... Has anybody read it? If you have read it, tell me. Is it one I should read? Here's the book that I am currently reading at the moment. Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow. I am not far into it. I'm only page 66. It's a middle grade book, if you're looking at, which you can probably tell by looking at the cover, that has been kind of like, that people try not to say for fans of Harry Potter, but it is that kind of undertone. However, everybody that I've seen read it has gone, it gives you all the feels. It is that kind of book. And as a naked hardback, I must admit, I've been using it like that, because it is gorgeous. So it is by Jessica Townsend, and it is called Nevermore, and I've started reading it, and I started reading it yesterday, and already, I must admit, I'm going to be reading it to Benedict, because it's giving me good feels, giving me good feelings so far. So there we go. Might be for your wizard in your life. I'm not bothering giving you a plot. It's a middle grade, think Harry Potter, but girl, and there you go. And then talking about Harry Potter, I treated myself to this. It is Harry Potter, A Journey Through a History of Magic. And this is published by the British Library, which is upside down there. There we are. British Library. There is an exhibition at the moment where they look at the magic that has come from that J.K. Rowling put into Harry Potter and where it comes from. So some of her inspiration, because she did use, actual artifacts, or she used the genesis of a lot of the ideas were from this Muggle world reality. Of course, it is in fact true. So it looks at both Harry Potter and kind of the history of magic. I don't know whether it's just in this country or whether it's worldwide. But it just looks amazing. For all Harry Potter fans, I think this is going to be amazing. As I say, there is an exhibition on at the British Library. When it started in October, I tried desperately to try and get tickets for it, because it is ticketed. It's timed tickets, which is easier to say. Not as easy to say, I should say. So I'm looking forward to. Maybe I should just have a look at the coming weekends. I think it closes in February, so I probably need to look now rather than later and try and get us tickets, because me and Benedict really want to go, and the husband does as well. But me and Benedict are like, oh, we've got to go because we love history, so history of magic. So so it's like divination, playing cards, and this kind of stuff. It's a really beautiful illustrated guide of the history of magic in Harry Potter, but also in our Muggle world as well. So I look forward to getting that at some point. How much is this? It was £13, and I think I paid full price. That was something I treated myself in December. And there we go, BookTube. How am I doing? So there we are. Yes, I'm going to love you and leave you now. Did I do well? So let me show you obligatory. Actually, it's going to be tricky because they're all different shapes and sizes and a bit heavy. Be wanting to do arm exercises. I should just lift this stack of books up and down. That'd be very good for my triceps. There we go. I shall leave all the titles in the description box below if you are interested in them. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Haven't I done well? I've got some glorious books at the moment. And yes, this has been lovely, BookTube. I look forward to seeing you again.